So those are the last few bars of Camille Saint-Saëns Carnival of the Animals, movement called The Pianist. He wrote this for, well, there are 10 of us that do it. There are actually some other instruments involved, but we have 2 pianos, 2 violins, viola, cello, string bass, flute and piccolo played by one person, clarinet, and xylophone, and our conductor. So we do this in Columbia, around the state also, other counties, for school children. And it's just part of what we do as our outreach program. So I just wanted to share that with you, especially since it was called The Pianist. It's kind of fun. So who am I? My name is Winifred Goodwin, and I am the principal keyboardist with the South Carolina Philharmonic. And I've been playing with the Philharmonic since I came to school here back in the 70s. I know, time flies. It doesn't stand still. I'm getting older. I guess we all are. That's fine. So maybe I'm the old lady of the orchestra by now. I suppose I am. And I do have a birthday coming up. In fact, the very last day of April. What a month this has been, huh? So I thought that I would take a moment, first of all, to say thank you to the South Carolina Philharmonic for letting me celebrate so many birthdays with you. Okay, I'll try not to get choked up. This is just such a different time for everyone and for everyone in the world. And music does brighten spirits, so I'm glad that I can do this and share a little bit with you from home. This is where I spend a lot of time during the year, at my trusty old 7-foot Baldwin, which, by the way, needs tuning, but it will have to wait because it also is in quarantine, practicing social distancing. And I wanted to say thank you to our supporters, to our patrons, to our fans, to those of you who do so much for us. You show up. You listen to us. You give us money. We play for you. We get some money. And we're glad to do this for you even when there's no money involved, because without you, there would be no us. We have to have you as our audience. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As I said, or maybe I didn't say, my name is Winifred Goodwin. And everyone, pretty much everyone around here calls me Winkie with an I-E, never Winnie. Just thought I'd get that out in the open right now. So please call me Winkie whenever we see one another. And I have been, as I said, playing with the Philharmonic since I was a student at Carolina back in the 70s. And I kept at it. I have tenure. As I said, I'm probably the old lady in the orchestra, at least by now. So I stayed for my master's here, and it was then that I met a wonderful man, and we ended up getting married. He also is a musician and has done a lot of writing for the orchestra and a lot of contracting for the orchestra. He has put together with the South Carolina Philharmonic a program called Healing Harmonies. And we take a small group of musicians to what is now Prisma Health, and different areas there, the ICU waiting room, the lobby, Richland Springs, the Heart Hospital, the Children's Hospital. That one's especially hard, but extremely worth it. And then we also go to the Veterans Administration. We go out to the VA, to the Veterans Hospital, and perform there. We always start with all of the service songs, and we always end with all of the service songs. And we've had a few that have ended up dancing from time to time. Anyway, we try to spread the joy and send the message of music to lighten the soul. And I'd like to just do a little bit of that right now. As I said, my birthday is this Thursday, April 30th, and this may air before or after that. But anyway, it will be a good day. And years ago, my husband, Gordon Richard Goodwin, known to everyone as Dick Goodwin, composed a set of variations on Happy Birthday. And I would like to play that now. He actually wrote this for the birth of 2 daughters for a dear cousin out in Texas. So these are his birthday variations. So happy birthday to those of you who have had birthdays recently, those of you who are going to have a birthday pretty soon, and beyond. Now, I've talked about my husband, Dick Goodwin, and it seems that I am playing, well, I guess that was longer than the Carnival excerpt. He is probably my favorite composer. I also like Mozart. I've worked my way through his sonatas during this time, and Volume 3 of the Haydn piano sonatas, doing a little Beethoven and Prokofiev. But as I say, I'm working through those things right now. So I would like to end by playing something that he wrote for me. We hadn't been married that long, and sometimes I've heard it said that men are not so great with dates, remembering them, that is. So in order to always remember my birthday, April 30th, he thought it would be a good idea to write a song for me. And that's what he did. He left it on the piano. This is the music. As you can see, it's a little tattered and torn. He wrote this the 19th of January, 1977. His birthday is January 22nd, by the way. And he also decided to write an arrangement or two for his band. He said that way, if it's the quintet or if it's the big band, which is 12 musicians, somebody is always going to remind him, Dick, April 30th, remember, it's Winkie's birthday. So I'd like to play a little bit of this for you and try my hand at some improv. I'm a reader, so here goes. This is April 30th by Dick Goodwin for Winkie Goodwin. So, from my home and my heart to yours, to all of you, please stay safe, take care of yourselves, your loved ones, and we will see you again on that stage, the Koger Center. We may be wearing masks of different varieties, and that's fine too. And until then and beyond, take care. This is Winifred or Winkie Goodwin sending you hugs, hugs, hugs. Thanks so much for listening.